In this video, we showcase a Detroit Speed and Engineering built Restomod 1969 Chevy Camaro owned by Angelo Vespi. Debuted at the Good Guys Show, took home a GM Design Award for Best Chevrolet Sports Car, and the top spot in the new Battle of the Builders Award, chosen by the country's top car builders. New custom door panels and dash were sculpted from aluminum to create a more integrated interior, with the top of the dash pad blending into the upper door panel. Cowl panel was eliminated and the hood extended from the grille opening all the way to the windshield. Rear suspension uses a Detroit Speed Quadralink 4-link and coilovers in place of the factory leaf springs. Quadralink ties into the factory subframe and eliminates axle wrap. With a supercharged LSX Mass Motorsports engine, custom hood was then given a set of scoops that would feed the engine cool air. 9-inch rear axle with 31 spline axles and a Moser Pro N center section fitted with a TrueTrack differential. Rocker panels were extended and wrapped under the car. Detroit Speed deep tubs were welded in place of the factory inner wheel tubs. Sheet metal massaging on the outboard side of the wheel well. A set of steamroller size 345/40 ZR19 Michelin Pilot Supersport rear tires. Subframe uses unique suspension geometry with tubular upper and lower control arms and a proprietary forged spindle. Detroit Speed subframe uses high-pressure water to form steel tubing into the complex shapes required. Factory F-body subframe was replaced with a Detroit Speed Hydroform subframe. Fabricated a roll cage that closely follows the A-pillars and tucks up close to the roof, and the vertical bar matches the door opening. Detroit Speed subframe and suspension uses a tuned rack and pinion for improved steering response, and a Bowler Performance supplied Trimec 5-speed transmission. This is a complete turnkey build for DSE utilizing all the Detroit Speed parts, including the Hydroform subframe, and plenty of power to turn the 275mm Michelin front rubber. The flat white paint and subtle graphics in the stripe are the most striking thing about the car from a distance. With Quadralink and deep tubs and much more, the Camaro was painted in-house at Detroit Speed by Michael Neighbors and Ted Dubkowski. Underside of the body was sprayed in textured rubber undercoating for a quiet ride and for durability, while the interior was sprayed in semi-gloss black before getting a full wrap in Dynamat Extreme to reduce road noise and give the car a solid feel. This car also has some custom one-off pieces that truly makes a unique 1969 Camaro. All of the engine vitals are displayed on a race pack data logger in front of a billet aluminum wheel. A 5th-generation Camaro shift knob and boot were used. A single knob controls the heating and AC, while a small LCD screen and LED report on the status of the AC compressor. For audio duties on the Sony XAV 712 HD, a 7-inch AV receiver that allows phone apps to be displayed right on the dash. Audio is handled by Polk components in the package tray and doors, and two 12-inch focal subwoofers, while reinforcing the body by adding a shock mount that ties the two sides together. Had Angelo decided to go with Hugger Orange and a set of 17-inch 5-spoke wheels, this Camaro would seem virtually original. The cage in the rear enters the trunk through the package tray close to the C pillar, but the A pillar is practically invisible. Like and subscribe to see more videos like this in the future.